Okay, good evening, dear students. The one that are gonna be entering to the class, I will be adding as soon as you request, to be added to the class. Today, I'm gonna talk about long vowel sounds. This is a very short class since, we have only 5 vowel sounds. The 5 vowel sounds that we have, they are the long E sound, the long U sound. Also, we have the E sound, the O sound, and the A sound. These three, they are very similar to the sounds that we have in Spanish. Okay, so little by little we will be checking that. It's very important for you to pay attention to the spelling pattern of each sound. Spelling patterns are the letters that usually you pronounce it with this sound that we are studying. Okay, so it's very important that we pay attention to the spelling pattern. There are certain examples that will help us out to see the spelling patterns. Okay, so let me share a screen with you so we can check the whole guide number 6 related to long vowel sounds. Okay, and then you're gonna do some exercises based on the guide and of the sounds that we're going to make. Okay, so let me share with you the screen for the sounds. Okay, so we have this screen right here. Okay, Lynette, can you see it? Can you see the screen? Hello, Lynette. Lynette, you are mute. Your microphone is mute. Can you hear me? Okay. If you have any question, please let me know. You can, ask your question anytime if you need clarification. Okay. So we are still on unit 2 that is related to fricative consonants and long vowel sounds. So today we're going to study guide number 6 that is related to vowel sounds. Okay, so the main objective for this class is number 1, to strengthen your knowledge about long vowel sounds and their symbols. We have been studying the symbol, but here you can see a very specific, the symbol that are related to long vowel sounds. Number 2, learn to reproduce the vowel sounds. So that's why we will be repeating some words so you get familiar with the sound and you can reproduce the sound because you can repeat the sounds, by yourself on your own. Number 3, learn the spelling patterns of the long vowel sound. That's the spelling is the letters, okay, that usually are pronounced with that vowel sound. Okay, so the topics, we have the 5 long vowel sounds, symbols and sounds, the spelling pattern of the long vowel sounds, and we will learn to reproduce the long vowel sounds. In this case, the E long vowel sound, there is a exercise on that. Okay, like I told you in class, we will be using as a reference bibliography the book, The Sounds of English, Theory and Practice for Latin American Speakers, okay, by Abad Olaya. And right here, I'm pointing. These are the pages where the information related to long vowel sounds are located in the book. So when you download the guide, you can click in there. You can enter to the virtual library of the university, and you can read more and practice more. You will find more vocabulary related to these sounds. Okay, so let's start. So long vowel sounds. Okay, like I said before, there are 5 long vowel sounds. We will start with the sound E, the long E sound. And right here, you have the definition of the long vowel sound and how this one is produced. Okay, so it said known, the sound E, known as a long E. This sound is present in words like B, C, and tree. This sound is high. So that means it's high, front, because your tongue is right in the front, E, and tense, because your cheeks, your lips are tense, spread. So the tip of the tongue rests against the lower teeth, while the blade of the tongue is placed right behind the upper teeth and the hard palate without touching them. Okay, so when I say E, look at my mouth. E, see? This is spread. E, E, okay? And my tongue is touching in the middle, all right? On the soft palate. Okay, so the E sound. You have to pay attention to this, the spelling pattern. All this, I will make a circle right here. And this is okay. So these right here, they are the spelling. See? So that is very important. I will surround it with you can see. Okay, so what I pointed right there, that is the E sound, the spelling. Okay, so for the spelling, we have letter E, and we find it at the beginning. So the first word, this one, this word, hello, Dustin, welcome. So this word has the letter E. So it's a icky, icky, all right? In the middle, we find words like seen, these, breathe. At the end, we have me, he, she. So it's not she, if she, see? My mouth is spread, okay? Then we have the double E, okay? Double E right here. That one is also a spelling pattern for the long E sound, okay? That's another pattern for the long E sound. So we have the word here at the beginning, 2 E letters, and is eel, eel. And the middle, we have weak, feel, wheel. At the end, we have the words B, tree, C, see? Okay. And then also we have the combination E, A. Okay, that also is pronounced with a long E sound. Eat, east, easy. In the middle, right here, we have them in the middle. Okay, this is in the middle. We have week, meet, treat. And at the end, we have we have C, T. Okay. Also, we have the combination or spelling pattern IE. But in this case, the combination IE only goes in the middle and at the end of the words. Like, for example, here, it said knees, brief, thief, and at the end, breathe. Then we have the combination. EI, and it goes at the beginning. So we have either. And also we have another word with the same combination of letter that is pronounced with the long E sound in the middle, like neither, neither. Okay, and then we have two spelling patterns that are also pronounced with the long E sound, and we have the combination of letter E and O and O and E. Okay, for example, when we say people, people. And also we have this other one that is a parasite, amoeba, amoeba. All right, so like you can see, all this combination of letters, they are pronounced with the long E sound. Any question, guys? Any question, Hallington, Dustin, Lynette? Okay. No questions. That's a very...
No question. No question, teacher.
That's an easy sound, right? And we have practiced that. Okay. So then we go with the second long vowel sound, and that is the long oo sound. Okay, we pronounce it like ooh, ooh. So it's a long oo sound, and well, it's known as the long oo sound, and this sound is present in words such as fool, rule, and moon. Ooh, okay. This sound is present in Spanish in words such as uno, luna, and tú. Okay, so we have this sound in Spanish, so it's easy for us to pronounce it. We just need to prolong a little bit the sound. So this sound is high, so that means that my jaw is high. And back, so that means my tongue is going back, and it's tense and round, like you're going to kiss someone. Okay, and it's tense. Okay, it's tense, it's not relaxed, it's tense. Okay, and the back of the tongue move upward toward the velum without touching it. So I say, ooh, in this case, the tongue is in the middle, but it's not touching. It's like this, okay? It's not touching anything. So it's like in the middle, right? While the tip rests against the lower teeth. Ooh, ooh, okay? Lower teeth, ooh, 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 right? The lips round, the lips are round, and protrude a little as in whistling position, like when you're gonna whistle, right? The jaw is high and the facial muscles are tense. If you try it, ooh, you feel your muscle, ooh, they are tense. This sound is not at the beginning of any word. So it can go at the very beginning of a word. Always goes in the middle or at the end. So here we have some spellings. I will move this so we have them all together. So let's go here. Okay, so this is the spelling pattern, okay? Like I told you, these are spelling patterns. So these are the letters that we find in a word that tell us that that sound is a long U sound. Remember that if we find a letter U in the middle, it's probable that we're gonna pronounce it with a long U sound. And we have some examples here. For example, in the first one with the U vowel, we have in the middle, June, June, rule, rude, duty, tune, nude. See, it's a long U sound. And at the end, we have this word, Timbuktu. Timbuktu. Timbuktu is a city. All right. So then also the combination double O, double O.
Teacher,
Yes,
just for example, is look, W-O, yes or no?
look, look at me.
Look,
Yes.
sorry, look,
Yeah,
W-O.
look. Yeah, exactly. See, so we have, for example, the word moon in the middle, balloon, pool, food, spoon, spoon, right? So you listen the long U sound. Also at the end, we have the word like to, woo, kangaroo, igloo. See? So all these are with the long U sound. So when you see two letters O, so that means that those are pronounced with the long U sound. Okay, long U sound. Okay, then we have the letter O. The letter O is also pronounced as a long U sound, but only at the end of the word. Only at the end of the word. So for example, the word do, okay, the famous auxiliary do, the preposition to, and the word who, like who is there, okay, who is a long U sound. Welcome to the class, Gendry. And then we have another combination of letters, the O and the U. These two letters together, they go in the middle and at the end. Remember that if we see a letter U at the beginning of a word, is not pronounced with the long U sound. So in this case, we have the combination O and U, like in group, soup, boutique. No es boutique, sino boutique. Bouquet, bouquet. Like when Gendry gonna get married, she gonna have a bouquet of flowers. And then at the end of a word, like in the word you are listening, okay? So this combination of letters are very important because they tell us what is the vowel sound that we're going to use. In this other one, we have the combination, the letter O and E, the letter O and E. But this is only at the end of the word that we pronounce it in the long U sound. For example, shoe, canoe, All right.
Canoe.
Yeah, shoe, canoe. All right.
Shoe. Canoe.
Okay, and then we have the combination of the letter U, U and I. Okay, so in this combination, they goes in the middle and at the end. So in the middle, we have words like fruit, not fruit, you know, fruit, suit, recruit, cruise, bruise. All right, so the combination UI is pronounced with the long U sound. And then we have this other one. Then we have this other one. We have the combination of letter U and E. But this combination only appears at the end of the words. So that's when we pronounce it with the long U sound. So we have, for example, the words blue, glue, through, rue, sue, do. Okay, so those are long U sound. And then we have the combination. And then we have the combination O-U-G-H that also is pronounced with a long U sound. For example, through, Bruhen. Okay, and it goes just in the middle, not at the end. And then we have the combination of E and W. Okay, E and W. And we have, for example, the words steward, steward, Newark, Newark, lewd. And at the end, we have the words like blue, stew, drew, new, new, ooh, new, new. All right, and then we have the combination E and U. Like in the middle, we have example with the word neutral. So in this case is neutral, neutral, neurology, 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 rheumatic, leukemia, leukemia. And like, and at the end, like when you go to a restaurant and you order for a cordon bleu, blue, okay? So these letters, like here, the one that I'm pointing right now, these are the letters that produce the letter, the long U sound, okay? Okay, now we're gonna go with the third one. We have covered the long E sound, the long U sound, and now we're gonna go with this. This is very similar. I'm gonna move this. So this is very similar to the word O, like in Spanish, right? It's considered an open O. And is it doesn't have a lot of spelling patterns. It doesn't have a lot of spelling patterns. Like for example, spelling patterns. We have the letter O again. Okay, remember that the letter O, it can be pronounced like long U sound, but never at the beginning of a word. So in this case, what is the difference? We have letter O, but this time it goes at the beginning of a word. For example, at the beginning, we have the word or, offer. In the middle, we have the word boss, long, for, store. Usually an O that is followed by an R is pronounced or. So that's the sound. Okay, or, offer, boss, long, for, store. Okay, and then we have the letter A. The letter A also pronounce it like all, like when we say all of you. It goes in the middle and the word like call. No es call. I call you. No, I call you. Mall. When you go shopping, mall. When you order for salt, or talk, it's not talk, talk, oh. So that's the sound. So here we have an interest note. It said the letter O in a stressed syllable might take different pronunciations. As explained previously, it is often pronounced as print on an A in words such as hot, cop, or honest. In British English, these words are pronounced with, this is hot, cop. Okay. In American English, they are pronounced with, this is hot, cop, honest. Only in a few cases, especially when followed by an R, the vowel O sound O, as in shore or store or. Okay, that's what I told you. The past participle forms of some irregular verbs made with the combination A, U, G, H, T or O, U, G, H, T are usually pronounced with O. For example, fought. Okay, for example, fought. Also, we have these other ones here. You say fought, taught, caught, bought, and thought. Okay, any question, guys? Any question about the letters combination that produce the O sound? No questions.
Teacher, repeat the pronunciation O, O,
Okay, the combination. Okay, the
the
combination.
combination. Yeah.
Okay, for example, and the words fought, taught. The past tense of teach is taught. The caught, catch, you know, catch, past tense, caught. Buy, the past tense is bought. And think, the past tense is thought. I thought you were paying attention. I taught this class before. I caught the flu. I bought a new computer. I bought a new computer. Okay, so that's the sound. Fought, taught, caught, bought, thought. Okay, so this is in general, you know, the pronunciation about the O sound. Now we're gonna go and check this other sound. This is the fourth sound, and this is A. You know, it's easy because we have it in Spanish. Okay, so it's the letter A in Spanish. A. For example, it's known as a print. A. This sound is present in words like star, water, and fax. Fax. It is similar to the Spanish sound of A in words such as ala or mama. It's low, central, lax, and neutral. The tongue is low in the oral cavity with the teeth positioned behind the lower teeth. The jaw is dropped very low, although its position might vary depending on phonetic context. The lips are semi-rounded that is neither stretched out nor too rounded. So it's a little relaxed. It's rounded, but a little relaxed. Okay, so let's see this. Let's see the spelling pattern for this. And here we have the spelling patterns. So the spelling patterns, we only have two letters. Those are letter A and letter O. But letter O that is followed with plosive sounds like t, d, p, b, g, k. All right, so plosive sounds. So that's why it means this. So we have this like at the beginning of a word, we can find it in the beginning and in the middle. So at the beginning, we have, for example, the word arm, arm, art. In the middle, we have the letter A, like want, dark, father, car, water, march. So it's not a clear a sound like in Spanish, okay? Because it's ah, 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 ma, ah. See? All, all. So let's repeat again so you hear the difference. Arm, art, want, dark, father, car, water, march. And then we have the letter O plus plosive sound, like oxen. It's not oxen, it's oxen, oxen. And the middle we have blog, frog, rock, mock, right? So it's very easy. It's because we have that sound. And then we have this sound. In some dictionaries, you will find this symbol, but it's the same like the E in Spanish. So, and it's present, this sound is present in words that we have in Spanish. Right here, we have example like enemigo, elegante, elegante, sí, is enemigo, elegante. So you see my lips that they are tense, right? They are not relaxed, they are tense. And that's when we make that sound. So enemigo, elegante, right? So, and the combination, the spelling patterns, the ones here, you know, the letters here, the spelling pattern, we have you know, like E, sorry, the letter E in English. So when we say every, enemy, N, elf, error, see my lips, how they move to the side because they are tense. So again, every, enemy, N, elf, error. So we have this sound in the middle when we say check, bet, pet, can, bell, red, see? And then we have the combination of letter EA, but this combination goes in the middle of the words. For example, the word bread, head, thread, ready, steady, see? Okay, then is present also in the combination AE. For example, aeronautic, aeronautic, aerobic, aerobic, aerosol, aerosol. It's not aerosol like we would say it in Spanish, right? So this combination is aerosol, aerobic, aeronautic. Okay, in the middle, anaerobic, anaerobic, anaerobic. Also in the word, this word is very easy for you. You know this word. The combination IE, like friend. It's not friend, it's friend, friend. Okay. And then we have the letter A at the beginning of a word. For example, when we say any of you can pronounce this sound. Any of you. Also, it goes in the middle, like when we say many. It's not many, it's many. Many of you can produce the sound. Then we have planetary, 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 monetary, monetary, monetary. Okay. And then we have the combination AI. Like, for example, when I say again, do it again, repeat again, again. Said, what did you said? What did you said? It's not what did you say? No, what did you said? I'm sorry. What did you say? What you said? What you said? Okay, past tense of say, right? Said. Say, said, said. And then we have the combination E-O, like leopard, 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 jeopardy, jeopardy. Jeopardy is amenaza, jeopardy. Letter U is also pronounced like for example, when you say bury, it's not bury, it's bury. Bury, you know, bury is enterrar. Word, let's bury the seed. Enterremos la semilla. Let's bury the seed. Okay, burial. It's not burial, it's burial. Bury, burial. Bury, burial. Okay, do you have any question, guys? Okay, we had covered the first, I'm sorry, the 5 long vowel sounds. Now we're gonna do some activities. Okay, so pay attention to this. We're gonna do this. So repeat the words and go over each column first. Then read the minimal pairs from left to right to contrast both sounds. So I want you here to listen, and then I will ask, the students to repeat and send me an audio. So I'm gonna repeat the words and then you send me an audio, okay, with the same words. So you listen and make the difference. Okay, for example, we have the E, long E sound and the short E sound. So listen, I will read the 2 columns. Eat, it. Seat, sit. Sheep, ship. Meat, meat. Weak, wick. Leap, lip. Deep, dip. See? Okay, I want you to listen again and then you're gonna send me the audio. Exercise 2. In each group of words, circle the one that is not pronounced with the long E sound. So you're gonna listen to the words, and you're going to circle the one that is not pronounced with the long E sound. So listen, and then you send me this, okay, to the group. Okay, so listen. Beat, weak, sit, seat. Letter B. Real, squeak, deer, head. Letter C. Sheep, beer, bear, bear. Sheep, beer, bear, bird. D. Clear, swear, weird, dream. And the last one, dean, feet, best, beast. Remember that you're going to circle the sound that is not the long E sound. Okay, exercise 3. Read the following text, underline the word pronounced with you. So you have here. So I will read it and then you can look for the words again if you are doubtful. And you can look for the spelling of the words, and if you detect the spelling, and then you look in the dictionary and see which one is pronounced with what sound, okay? So I will read. Luke and Sue just married. They went to New York for their honeymoon, but things did not go as planned. First, during the flight, a very rude steward asked them to move to some uncomfortable seat with no cushions. Upon arriving at Newark Airport, the people from Homeland Security opened their suitcase in search of some smuggled jewels. When they finally made it to the hotel, all the rooms had already been booked. So they have to find a cheaper place to stay. Finally, Sue came down with the flu, so they had to stay in for the rest of the trip. It is good thing they really love each other, or else they will not have made it through. Okay, so again, here you are going to underline the word that is pronounced with the long U sound. For example, I will give you an example. As an example, Sue, Luke and Sue just married. Okay, so you please listen again, okay, and you're going to underline the word that you hear with the sound, with the long U sound. These other ones that are easy, so with the help of a dictionary, please classify them. The one that are pronounced with the long U sound. Then we have this other exercise 7. Say, listen, circle the word you hear with the sound O. So for example, I will read it. Fought, fat, low, loud, rut, rut, caught, caught, cat, fall, fold, store, star, core, car, cop, cup, cop, cop. Okay, now you're going to read the sentences, the following sentences, and you're going to circle the one pronounced with a. Okay, I read. She has published an article in a literature magazine. B. John, the lane pirate, looked at the map to find the treasure. C. My aunt Anne loved Japanese gardens. D. The concert was fantastic. We had an amazing night. E. And the castle will be a dancing party. F. I do not want to pat the cat. G. I never forget to lock the office. H. My garden has beautiful flowers. I. Lucia wants to shop some drama late. J. The fox wants to eat cobs. And the last one is read and repeat each column first, then contrast these minimal pair. So here I'm gonna move this so you don't get confused so we can see. Okay. All right. So minimal pair. So I'm gonna make the difference between the pronunciation of E and A. So met, mate, let, late, fret, freight, chess, chase, west, waste, red, raid, pest, paste, get, gate. Okay, so this is pretty much. I want you to read this again to make the difference between E and A sound and send an audio to the group, okay? Please say your name and then send me the audios, okay? I put this guy on the classroom and also there are some videos. So here there are some videos that will help you out to distinguish the different sound, the long vowel sound that we have been studying. And right here, there is a difference between the short E sound and the long E sound. These two videos, I want you to check this. If you have any problem with the sound that you're not sure how to pronounce them, I want you to check this web page right here. I'm, pointing. And there you can look for the sounds separately. And you can listen them different times until you are clear with the sounds. Okay. So any question, please send me question to my WhatsApp. By the way, some of you haven't sent some of the guys. The one that have been sending guys is Lynette and Hallington beside the quizzes. But also please work on the student guide. Okay. Thank you guys for being in class. Okay. See you, and any question, please contact me. Okay. Remember, it's in classroom. I'm gonna put this video in classroom and also send it to the WhatsApp group so you can check it and watch it again. Okay. See you Thursday.
Okay, teacher. Good night.
Good night.